Now presenting Minutes with Michael, with your host, Michael. Hello and welcome back to Minutes with Michael. I just wanted to share with you, it's the 24th. I'm still working on a day behind, so this is the 23rd Minute with Michael. I've got an idea for catching up, I think, kind of in the works. But I wanted to share with you kind of an illustration from something that I learned today. So over the last couple of years, I've been trying to kind of get into football, not really into it. I'm still not crazy about some aspects of it, obviously, but trying to learn more about it at the very least. And I'm interested in this NFL draft that they're doing. And you say, that's not very interesting. I know, it's really not. It has nothing to do with me. But I'm a little eager to see how the Patriots are going to try to fill up their roster after saying goodbye to Tom Brady. And Gronk went and became a, Tampa Bay Buccaneer. It's kind of tough, for New England Patriots fans. But I learned something today, and you're going to make fun of me for not knowing this if you're really into football. But I didn't know that you really didn't have a say in the draft. In other words, so if you've got your number one draft pick and the fella who was supposed to be the number one draft pick ended up going fourth pick because of some injuries, this quarterback, Tua, I can't pronounce his last name, but he's supposed to be great. Dolphins picked him up. Looking forward to seeing how that plays out for the Dolphins. They might only lose, 10 games. So, anyway, so I was talking to my coworker who's really into this stuff, and I said, so what happens if, say, the Chargers or the Dolphins or whatever want to draft somebody and then you don't want to play for LA or Miami? What happens if, Oakland picks you up or New England picks you up and you say, I don't really want to move there. I don't want to play for them. I learned you really don't have a say in the matter. The way into the NFL is to be drafted. And if you say, I don't want to play for them, then you risk sitting the year out unless if that team wants to use you as ammunition and trade you away. You don't get to just say, I think I'll play for this team. It doesn't work that way. So you can say, well, I have all the talent in the world and I'm a really accomplished football star and all my friends like me back home and I have records that are still unbroken. And okay, that's fine. But there comes a point of transition in your professional development and you're taking it to the next level of play that you are stripped of individual choice and you are forced to play very well for a team that did so poorly the year before they get you. So of course my illustration is, I'm sure most of you figured out by now, that's totally like life to me. There's a lot I don't understand about life and a lot I don't understand about God's purposes and God's will and his providence and his sovereignty. And for a lot of people, this has caused many to just question the existence of God or the character of God and to say, hey, look, I don't really get this. I don't understand how God could allow this. I'm not really sure how. Right. We don't have a choice in the matter in some of the things we're doing now, the quarantine and everything like that. But we don't have a choice about a lot of things in life. And a lot of things in life may seem like we're stuck playing for a really bad team. But it could very well be that the reason you're playing for a very bad team is because there's the potential there for you to be a very good player. I was learning from my coworker about Eli Manning and how he was initially drafted to play for the Chargers, but he didn't want to play for the Chargers. And eventually he got traded over to the Giants. But he really wasn't very well liked for that because he had kind of a bad attitude. He was too good for the Chargers. And I just wonder, I'm just throwing this out there for you. I wonder if we think we're too good for our situation. I wonder if we think like we don't deserve to be treated this way or whatever. I know this sounds really trite, and I know it's thrown around as like some sort of miracle cure, and it probably shouldn't be. But I do think it will benefit all of us to consider this. Count your blessings. We say, oh man, I've got it so rough. I get it, but I just ate food today. I've had drink today. I have a job. I have a vehicle I'm sitting in. I got a phone I'm talking to you on. I got friends I can talk to. Whether they listen or not, that's not in my control. But we're blessed. We're blessed. And you say, I don't believe in God. Well, you're still blessed. Tough luck. And you're blessed. You're blessed as a person. And I think that if we consider our blessings, any team that we end up having to play for is a good team to play for. I think if we consider our blessings, then no matter what we're drafted for, we can still score a few touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? Kind of a silly illustration, but I'm just thinking, these NFL guys, they come right out of college, NCAA stars, and maybe they won the Heisman, maybe they're scouted really well. Man, they got their choice of the litter in their colleges, but you don't have your choice of the litter in the draft. You're just sitting there waiting for a team to scoop you up. And whoever gets you, that's who gets you. And that's who you play for. And so you got a choice. You're either going to play your heart out and turn that bad team into a good team, or you're going to just complain that you got drafted for that team. The choice is completely theirs. And I would say, in terms of our situation now, or any situation really, the choice is still yours to make the most out of an apparently bad situation. So anyways, this has been Minutes with Michael. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you. If there's anything I can do for you, please let me know. This has been Minutes with Michael, with your host, Michael.